Hi everyone and welcome back to another assembly. We've partnered with Fafrees to bring you the FF20 Polar assembly. As you can see, it's a foldable e-bike and we have all the different parts to assemble. We'll get straight into it.
Hi there, welcome to the assembly of the Fafrees Smart EV moped, and the model is the FF20 Polar. This is a fold-up bike, so it should be relatively good for actually universal use as well. It's a fat tyre one, and it comes with obviously the rack and stuff, but you don't want to see me unpack all this. What you need is a bit of the old Marky magic to unpack it. So in 3, 2, 1, and here we are, done. Obviously we disposed of all the stuff in an ecological way, so we're not damaging the planet. So first thing first is it's a nice looking bike. Love the grey and the black finish. It looks really sleek. So like I said, folding bike. So first thing I'm going to do is just be a bit mindful about the handlebar and the display on the front there, and all we're going to do is clip this round, and this will come round and this will clip in. Now what I've done here with the handlebars is I have left the padding on the display. Obviously when we're playing around and stuff, we don't want to damage that or scratch that. So on this piece here we have got a locking mechanism here. All right, so when it does lock into place, you need then, that's a safety catch to keep that from coming apart when you're riding it. Okay, so what we've got to do next, we've got the frame together, is make sure the wheels point in the right direction. So you've already got preset with the light on there, so this pulls round to the front. On here you've got a stem here, this pulls up. Now again you've got the same action here, just make sure when you push this in, this clips in, and it's got a little safety catch there to stop that from clipping apart. Okay, we can look at the light and that in a second. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to put the handlebars on. So the handlebars, really nice and simple, quick release, and it has got a flat part here and a curved part, so you can't really go too far wrong. So they're going to sit in here quite nicely into there. Just line it up. It has got, if you look on here, different depths, it has got to go a minimum of here. Okay, so obviously taller riders, but I'll take it down quite low to start with. And again, when you're clipping this in, you can adjust this. So when you're adjusting these, just tighten these up a little bit, then pull this in so it gives you a nice tight fix in there when it's in. Adult, really nice, quite nice and sprung. Plus it's got a lot of foam on there, so you're going to be doing some distance on that very, very comfortably. So in here, again, quick release. This slides in. It has got, again, the guide on the back minimum in there. Okay, and that will slide in there nicely. Again, you know, get the desired height. You might have to adjust the nut on the back. Get the desired height in line with the frame and clip it in. Nice and tight. Lovely. Okay, so installing the pedals. Quite nice. They're metal pedals. Again, with reflectors both sides. They are marked right, and again on the crank itself it's marked right with the direction arrows, so you can't really go too far wrong because you know, obviously cross threading. So you can just start that off by hand using a 15mm spanner. Then it's just a case of tightening up nice and gently round all the way through. Again, just pinch that up, just make sure it turns, which it does quite nicely actually. And we're going to look at the other side now. So the bell's just one screw and a little plastic clamp which goes round which either side you prefer. So I'm going to clip it on this side here. That will clip round so he's in that sort of position. And again, you can turn them upside down just to start the screw off so you don't start losing it. So again, just screw it in until you feel that sort of tightening up. You'll feel it tightening up around the handlebars as you do it, and then you can move that into place there, however you want that really. So we've got the front headlight here. You can see here, it probably needs adjusting here. You can adjust that to whatever height and beam you want. I would suggest to do this at night against the wall so you can line up what you need. Use a 10mm spanner for the back here, for adjusting at the back here if you need to. And then you've got an Allen key here, which then will adjust that so you can get the tightness on that. You've got a reflector at the bottom as well. But pretty simple, and it looks quite robust. Okay, so the final thing I like to do is keep this on, and then you can unveil that. And again, quite nice touch actually. It's a bit like unveiling your latest phone. We've got some cling film and stuff around that to keep it nice. It might need a little bit of a clean, that screen, but I'm pretty sure once we get a little bit of spirit on that, that'll clean up quite nicely. Again, with this particular model here, the back of the screen here isn't connected yet. So these types of connectors, you can see they're green to green. What you've got to make sure of, as you can see in the picture here, you've got a groove right at the top there, and you've got a groove there. You must line these two up. Okay, if you don't line these two up properly, then the pins inside will bend and the connectors won't work. So just make sure when you do line these up, so they sort of line together in here, and then they will clip fully together.
Thank you for taking the time to watch the Fafrees FF20 Polar e-bike assembly. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I'll do my best to assist you in case you're assembling this e-bike. Otherwise, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, like, and stick around for the review of this bike, which will be uploaded in a couple of days' time. And I'll see you in the next YouTube video.